All right, for more on the executions in Bangladesh, let's speak to Toby Cadman in London. He's an international criminal law specialist. Toby, thank you very much for joining us now. What's your reaction to this outcome?
Well, first of all, I have to correct you. It's not an international tribunal. There's nothing international about it. And the international community has widely condemned the actions from the very beginning. We've seen statements just over the last 2 days requesting the government not to carry out these executions because they will be unlawful, following the fact that these individuals have not been afforded a fair trial.
Okay, so because of your correction, you don't think these two men have received a fair trial?
They haven't received a fair trial, and a number of important international groups have made that very clear. Even the former US ambassador for war crimes, Stephen Rapp, has said just yesterday that these sentences should be commuted because they did not receive a fair trial.
What rights were they denied?
There were numerous procedural irregularities from the very beginning. There are very serious allegations of judicial prosecutorial misconduct, evidence being coerced, and the defence not being given an opportunity to call witnesses. The Chowdhury case in particular, he was only allowed to call 4 defence witnesses as opposed to 41 that the prosecution called, and they had very clear evidence to show that he was in Pakistan at the time from a number of key witnesses, which the government refused to allow him to bring into the country, even going so far as notifying the airport not to allow them to even enter Bangladesh. And in the case of Mujahid, it was very clear that there was no actual evidence linking him to these allegations. So there were very serious concerns raised throughout these trials, not just by me as a member of the defence, but by very credible international organisations.
So you're saying that these are most likely politically motivated then?
They are almost certainly politically motivated, and the executions will constitute unlawful executions, which we will take to the United Nations. And we hope the United Nations will actually take some action against Bangladesh, because this is the third and fourth individual to be executed, and we cannot allow a state to use the courts to get rid of their political opponents.
All right, Toby Cadman, an international criminal law specialist from London, we thank you for that analysis.
Thank you.